Good day to you. My name is Maria Kądzielska and this is Poland Daily Culture, the best cultural show in Poland in English. And with us in the studio is a very special guest, Przemysław Kupidura. Again, thank you very much for showing up here.
Thank you for the invitation.
So we managed to get you out of the lab or out of the concert hall.
Yeah, or the recording studio.
Or the studio recording.
Yeah.
So all of those places where someone can find you working. But being an academic, writing academic papers, and being actually a professor and teaching students, you also find time to record CDs. Tell us about this experience of yours, because as I understand, you've done already a few of them, some with songs, some just with your music, and some in a duet with another artist. So let's start. What was the first one, and when, and what was on it?
Well, my solo album, because like 10, 12 years ago, we recorded some music with my former rock band, where I was a singer. But then my first solo album called Wounded Stork Origami, and I was recording actually for several years. So I was like gathering the songs. It was like the first song, then the second one, and after, I don't know, like fifth or sixth, I thought that maybe that could be an album. And after a few years, actually, it was like 3 years ago.
It was like a real debut for you, like being there
like
out
a
of the world.
solo debut. Yeah. Like also I worked with some other musicians, like with Eva M, a singer. I composed her and arranged her, produced actually the album for her.
So, but coming back to Wounded Stork Origami, because first of all, it's a very interesting title.
Yeah.
When you depicted Wounded Stork, so an origami, all in it.
Yeah,
Why?
actually, it was the title was quite an accident, or well, but just cool one, I think, because when I was thinking about starting like a solo career, I wasn't thinking about being there as Przemysław Kupidura with my name, and I thought about some nickname, some pseudonym, and my friend, bass player from this band, Electric Clemens, thought that maybe I could go as Wounded Stork, and that's because our keyboard player, which was a British guy, is a British guy, Hamish Potts, he told me once that it was in Polish actually, with his not perfect Polish then. He told me that I dance on a stage like a wounded stork. And,
well, definitely you are tall and thin, so you kind of resemble
and very
a stork
often standing
a little bit.
on one leg. So that's why maybe.
It's making you a stork.
Yeah.
Well, stork is a very Polish thing after all.
That's true.
And a symbol.
So I thought that it's a very interesting thing, and I was thinking about appearing as Wounded Stork, actually, not as Przemysław Kupidura, but then when I started a few other projects.
Wounded Stork wouldn't pass to a pianist, though.
Yeah. That was the thing. When I started to compose things for other people, and I started to compose them not as Wounded Stork, but as Przemysław Kupidura, and it was really difficult to join them together. So I decided to give up Wounded Stork. But it just stayed there in the title of this album. Yeah.
Well, wonderful after all of this that you managed to do it and you managed to go forward. It seems like you're a shapeshifter, shaping all the time, changing your skin to another thing.
Aren't we all changing all the time?
We are, but some less, some more.
That's true. Yeah, music is a very interesting thing because you can change very easily there, and I started to understand when you have your favorite, favorite band or whatever, and you sometimes fans complain that they started to play differently after a few years, And now I think that few years, that even a year is such a huge amount of time when you can change completely, differently your style, your thinking about music, your, I don't know, your whatever you want. So it's now it's understandable for me that it's also when you want to develop as an artist, as a composer, as an artist in general. You always try to find something new, because that's what is exciting in music, in art in general.
And this is also an encouragement to all of you, the viewers of Poland Daily, especially those who are artists among you, because it seems like there is always hope and there is always another door or a window which you can go through and go forward. This is the example of Przemysław Kupidura, a very interesting one. So stay with us for another episode, because we still haven't finished his story. And again, thank you very much for watching our show.